Graduation Coach Campaign's video series. The Graduation Coach Campaign is an initiative in Philadelphia that is committed to supplying adults with the information they need to help students graduate from high school and move on to college and successful careers. You can find more videos just like this one at phillygradcoach.org. Please feel free to pause, rewind, and rewatch this video at any time to get the most out of your viewing experience. Hello, my name is Rachel Junta and I am the Assistant Director of Undergraduate Admissions at Temple University. I have helped high school and transfer students apply to, visit, and eventually enroll at Temple for the past 10 years. There are many elements to a college application. It's very important for you and your student to know what a college looks for in a student's application so your student can have the best chance of getting accepted to that college. In this video, we will discuss the top things that most colleges consider when looking at a student's college application. The first thing colleges look at is on a transcript and a student's academics. Performing well academically in high school is the most important factor for college admissions. The high school GPA, or grade point average, is a key component to most college admissions processes. Colleges like to see students earn the best grades they can and that they try to take advanced or more challenging courses when appropriate. If a student has a lower GPA, other factors including test scores, letters of recommendation, extracurricular activities, shown interest in the college, and possibly even an interview may help. When your student attends college, their focus will of course be on their academics. So college admissions offices need to make sure that the students they admit will be academically ready to take on the challenge of the college degree. The high school grades are usually a strong indicator of college performance. But if your student can show in other ways that they are ready for the challenge, many colleges will be able to admit them and help them achieve their goals of earning that college degree. The second thing that a college will look at is the student's involvement in extracurricular activities. These are activities that a student does in addition to their course load or outside of their school time. Students that are involved in some type of extracurricular activity during high school usually perform better academically and are more engaged with their school, their classmates, and their community. Colleges like to see that students have interests outside of the classroom. Your student doesn't have to be a member of 20 clubs or organizations to try to impress a college. They just need to find one or maybe a few things that they like to be involved with after school. On college applications, encourage your student to highlight these activities and make the student who they are today. The thing colleges look at is a student's standardized test scores. Most colleges and universities require their applicants to provide either an SAT or an ACT score to be considered for admission. Some colleges do have a test optional application, but I always encourage students to take the test just in case. Some high schools provide test prep courses that are a great way for students to try and take and understand how the test is structured, what types of questions are asked, and how they should prepare for the test. The SAT and ACT are scored differently, and students can decide which test, or both, that they want to take. Most colleges do accept both types of tests. To learn more about the SAT and the ACT, watch the Graduation Coach Campaign's video about the SAT and ACT at phillygradcoach.org. Another factor that may be important to the application process is the essay portion or the student's personal statement. This provides information not found on a student's transcript or test score and may help to make a final decision on that student's application. When working with your student, encourage them to outline their life up to this point and what they plan on doing after high school. This should include where they have lived, where they've attended school, what activities they've been involved with, etc. This can also include any hardships that they may have faced and if they're willing to share that information. They should think about what their future plans include and what they want to major in or what their career plans they have. Most colleges will encourage a student to submit this type of essay. Others will ask students to answer a specific essay topic question. You can help the student by proofreading their work before they submit it. You can find more in-depth video about the college application essay process at phillygradcoach.org. Letters of recommendation are another important element to the college application process. These letters can come from teachers, counselors, coaches, supervisors, mentors, or really anyone who can discuss personal and educational qualities about the applicant. Just remember, they cannot be written by a family member. A letter of recommendation should help give insight into why a college should admit the student other than what is listed already on the high school transcript. Students should ask at least 3 people to write them a letter a few months in advance of the application deadlines. We recommend that your student reaches out to their 3 individuals by the end of their junior year of high school. Lastly, when students show interest in a college by setting up a visit, scheduling an interview, and keeping in contact with the admissions office, this can really help their application. When working with your student, encourage them to research colleges online and then try to go in person to as many as they can that they are truly interested in. Colleges want to make sure that the students that they are admitting really do want to go to their school. If a college requires or recommends an interview, students should set this up well in advance of the deadline. They should dress professionally and have questions ready for the admissions officer. Usually these interviews are just to get to know a student better and find out what they're really interested in outside of school and why they're applying to that college. Usually for smaller colleges, this can be very insightful and helpful towards the whole application process. In general, colleges are looking for students that will fit both academically and socially on their campus. They want to make sure that students do well in their college courses and enjoy their time on campus. The high school transcript gives a lot of insight into how a student will perform at the college level, but all those other factors are important. The test scores, what the students are involved in, the personal statement or essay, and the level of interest in attending the college are all important. Students shouldn't go through this process alone. They should ask teachers, counselors, coaches, and their parents to help them research colleges, write the essays, apply to the colleges, and set up the visits. So let's replay this. Colleges look for 6 major components when reviewing a student's application. They are academics, extracurricular activities, standardized test scores, the personal essay, letters of recommendation, and demonstrated interest in the school or college. If your student is lacking in one of these areas, they can try to strengthen their application by emphasizing and focusing on the other areas. But just remember, all of these areas are important. So, what's the next step? After watching this video, sit down with your student and set a plan. If they are a freshman or a sophomore, you can start to look at courses they should take to challenge themselves academically and extracurricular activities that they can join, and start thinking about what types of colleges they do want to attend in the future. If they are a high school junior, they should start to plan college visits and register for either the SAT or ACT. They should also begin to think about what teachers, coaches, mentors, or other school personnel should write them a letter of recommendation, and make sure to ask them by the end of the school year. If your student is a senior, they should be already in the process of applying to colleges and writing their personal essays. For more videos on the college process, go to phillygradcoach.org. The college application process can be daunting, but by making a plan, setting deadlines, and reaching out for help, this process can be a lot more manageable for both you and your student. Thank you for your commitment to helping a student apply to college. For more information on other ways to support your student and more videos just like this one, please go to phillygradcoach.org.